everybody, and welcome back to the College Grad Reflections on Game Boy TV. Today, we'll be talking about Hurricane Sandy and how much it impacted that fall 2012 semester. So, that year was such a weird year to say the least. 2012 was the year in which people were saying that the world was going to end. There was even an apocalyptic themed movie based on that year. Obviously, it was very bogus and very fictional and unrealistic at all, whatever adjectives you want to describe that. But rarely does the tri-state area get hurricanes, even though Sandy came 1 year after Hurricane Irene. However, this one really put our fast-paced lifestyle to a grinding halt. So, I knew that Hurricane Sandy was already wreaking havoc in the Caribbean. Most storms that would take the northern track like Sandy did would just steer out into sea. However, when I was listening to the radio on my way to Kean one day, the weatherman stated that Sandy was predicted to ride up the eastern seaboard and possibly make landfall near New Jersey. By the time I arrived at school, people were already making a big deal out of it. This storm was predicted to hit us as a hurricane and not just some dissipating remnants of a previous storm like we usually have. So I thought to myself, wow, my first semester at Kean and I'm already to experience this once in a blue moon event? What's even weirder about Sandy is that it is projected to strike the area exactly 1 year after we had this freak snowstorm in 2011 when I was a senior in high school. The date to be exact, October 30th, 1 day before Halloween. So I jokingly nicknamed Hurricane Sandy the Frankenstorm Hallowcane. Get it? Anyway, on Friday, October 26th, I wished whoever was in Wilkins Theater good luck, as this was also the last day the campus was open before conditions started really deteriorating. Any Kean student has to sign up for Campus Alerts, which is a messaging system by the Kean University Police, which gives out any notifications for any natural disasters or any disturbances that happen around the campus area. You receive messages via telephone and email. Anyway, Campus Alerts really helped me, and I'm pretty sure it helped the entire Kean University community through this really tragic event, to say the least. Back home, my family prepared for the storm by putting a pump in the basement in case my house would get flooded. We also got a gasoline-powered generator to provide some lights for the house. Now, Game Boy TV was also in its second year on YouTube, so throughout the storm, I documented as much as I could from the moments before the storm and the aftermath. The storm knocked out power lines and big trees in Sayreville. For neighborhoods in the low-lying areas, there was a lot of flooding and mud washed up on the roadways. Houses in that section of town near the neighboring community of South River were condemned since the damage was beyond repair, and even to this day in 2017, you can go to that part of town and you can still see abandoned houses or, driveways that lead to just empty space. So you can just imagine where houses used to stand at one point. So in my neighborhood, the power was lost for a total of 189 hours, almost 9 days. My power came back in the afternoon of Tuesday, November 6th. It was surreal to see a line of cars stretching for over 1 mile just to get gas. Kean University was closed for 1 week and resumed operations on Monday, November 5th. Not many people showed up that day, so I've heard, as other parts of the area were still without power. Once everything started coming back to normal, I was glad to hear that many of my classmates fared pretty well given the circumstances, but now that meant that we all had to play catch-up with our work. It was serious business now with only a month and a half left of that semester. If you would like to check out my personal account of Superstorm Sandy, check out the links below in the description. I can't believe it's been almost 5 years now. Even ever since Sandy, though, we've never had a monster storm of that, of that level, so that's very fortunate. Thank you for watching, and hit that subscribe button below to Game Boy TV.